We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Now the black version.
You know what we have? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. You understand that?
Oh yeah, everybody got jokes. Everybody got jokes. Trump, you bringing America together. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video, and salute to everybody supporting the channel over at thepeoplesgetup.com. My name is Reese Waters, and I'm troubled. Donnie, come on down. Come on down. Come on. What? You thought nobody was gonna know?
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know? How would they know? How would they know? I can't. Oh my God.
Now, I'll be honest. I don't even really want to be here talking about hair. I really don't, because Lord knows I have used my fair share of enhancements. I mean, nothing like Stephen Miller, but still.
Remember when Stephen Miller sprayed fake hair on his head to do an interview? Of course you do. Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller. What you think, you Jaylen Brown? Huh? You think you Carlos Boozer? You just gonna pop out one day with hair?
Was that it? Was this Stephen Miller's idea? Please tell me whose idea this was. I know it wasn't Byron's. Is it just my color blindness, or does his hair look extra golden today? Huh? Oh, what? It's just the water pressure?
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
This is going around after his event today. It's the Trump shampoo and the water pressure. Well, I know that's a lie, because I know no Trump product has ever worked too well. So that's, and what you say, you did a little trolling? I think I have an idea of what that looks like.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
And I'm sure y'all gonna be selling those over at the White House website expeditiously. I swear, they don't know what they doing.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Now the black version.
You know what we have? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. You understand that?
Oh yeah, everybody got jokes. Everybody got jokes. Trump, you bringing America together. Donald Trump wants you to know that if you make fun of his new hairdo, they'll be held to pay. They need to be held to pay for whoever approved that.
It's this. It's not my salesmanship.
It's what?
This. You know what that is?
Trump's new wig is actually a roadkill gift from RFK Jr. Well, then in that case, tell RFK Jr. I hope it tastes better than it looks.
I'll eat virtually anything.
Did Trump find his mother's old wig? I hope so. Because then something associated with the Trumps aged well. Because, you know, we seen it.
Brother,
When you just need to find 11,780 hairs. I think your follicles is rigged. Honestly, I think your follicles is rigged. You could take your hair follicles to court and press them for fraud.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial.
Imagine thinking he's ever been good looking. You know what? That is a fair point. That is a fair point. I think the best case you could possibly make is how good has it ever looked?
So true. So true. So.
Speaking as a child of the 1970s, I can tell you Donald Trump has always had terrible, terrible hair. Speaking as a child from the 80s, he's the reason why we thought life expectancy ended at 50. Because we know he got to be, we know he got to be close. But if you were a child of the 70s, I'm surprised your eyes ever even went to his hair. Because there's so many other things. It's so many other things. Like, how did you get past the high socks? How did you get past the high socks? And then there was this photo right here. MAGA. This your alpha male right here? This your alpha male? Now, it's at this point, I got to be honest with y'all, because when I found out about that powder blue pic, I pressed y'all, said who knew about this, and nobody told me nothing. I knew about that photo of him laying on the bed. And I'll be honest, that's malpractice on my part. That is malpractice. That should have been its own 40-minute video. MAGA, come on. MAGA, come on. This your alpha male right here? This your alpha male? This the one that y'all had to elect to elicit the respect of world leaders? Huh? How you think they looking at this? The straight of hair mousse. A woman's work is never done. Hey, just wait till they give him the Lego treatment. You think the straight of hair mousse is bad. Wait till they get on them Legos. He's not just a member, he's the president. Hey, that's not it. That's not it. I'm not just the president, I'm also a client. That's the way. He's not. I see what you did. I see what you did there. That was good. That was good. That's a throwback. And that wasn't the only one. Here we get a Miracle Grow diagram. Miracle Grow. Man, y'all taking it back. Next thing I know, they're going to put your face on a chia pet. MAGA, I'm not giving y'all no ideas. I'm not giving y'all no ideas.
No.
Cut me in on that. Cut me in on that. Make sure it don't grow too fast, though. You can't just pop out with extensions. Coming attractions tomorrow, this weekend, next week, and next month. Honestly, Trump, you might as well. The way them approval numbers looking, you might want to start rolling out incognito, if we're being honest. But hey, you just got to make sure you secure this one, because the other ones, they didn't pass aerodynamic testing.
Beginning aerodynamic hair test.
Remarkably stable. Most aerodynamic hair they've ever tested. Perfect.
Now, Trump, have you checked to see what exactly that's made of on your head? Make sure it can blend with yours. What is that? Is that cat? Huh? You got cat up there? Now that look more gerbilish. I think that look a little gerbilish. But then again, y'all wouldn't spring for gerbil. Cheap as y'all be, yeah, it'd probably be muskrat. They probably got some little muskrat going on, something like that. Whatever it is, I can't wait to see it get up and walk away.
Breaking news from the wild streets of Nuttyville, USA. Having finally escaped its host, a rare and majestic specimen has been spotted roaming completely free. Yes, folks, that is indeed Donald Trump's toupee. And it is absolutely strutting down So Nutty Boulevard. Look at the aerodynamic sweep. Look at the volume! It has officially grown 4 incredibly hairy legs and is currently jaywalking with a level of confidence only high-hold hairspray can provide. It's truly a tremendous walk. The best walk. Hold on to your hats, people, because this comb-over is finally living its best, unfiltered life. Stay nutty, America!
Well, you know what, Trump? What you can do is try and harness the energy that the sentient wig has. Try and harness that energy for yourself. Then maybe you won't be falling asleep in public all the time.
Wakanda. Be like new hair. Who this? Rain seeing this. And I'm riding through with my clip. Hey, you know it's time to get lit. Okay. New hair. Who this? Rain seeing this. And I'm riding through with yo, it's time to get lit. Ha!
See, I told you. I told you. Hey, I'm here all day, baby. I'm here all day. MAGA. Y'all remember Flint, Michigan? Well, they do. And if Flint taught this country anything, it's that the government's word on your water is worth the value of a preseason NBA win. And Flint wasn't a one-off. The problem is everywhere, including right here where I live. Y'all already know what our water is looking like. And that's why I switched to Cove Pure to purify my water. The most recent federal data shows that water systems serving more than 250 million Americans detected lead during 2021 to 2024. But here's the scary part. There's no safe level of lead exposure. Even low levels are directly linked to brain damage, learning disabilities, and irreversible developmental harm in children. And y'all know, I love the kids. And who making all that noise? Why you ripping and running in my house? Cove Pure is certified to eliminate up to 99.9% of contaminants. That includes lead, but also PFAS, fluoride, and pharmaceuticals. And setup couldn't be simpler. You just put it on your counter, fill it up, and plug it in. I got a little carried away right here. I'll be honest. And one incredible thing Cove Pure does, you can use it to get whatever temperature water you want. I use it for my cold brew, but my wife uses the hot setting for tea at night. Okay, I use it for the hot tea setting at night to bring it to my wife, but I no longer have to wait for the kettle to boil. One tap and it's ready. I can taste the difference. And if I can, you can too, because I had no type of standards for what I put in my body all throughout my 20s. Your city tested the water and said it was fine. Well, so did Flint's. Cove Pure is what you put between that track record and your family's water. So go to covepure.com/Reese right now. And because you watch this show, you can get $250 off for a limited time. That's covepure.com/Reese. Nothing screams alpha male like a new wig and a new ballroom. He might as well just go in and put that Andrew Tate fit on. Since that's what's really good with the alpha male community these days. I swear. I mean, it must take, that's probably why Trump don't never do nothing before like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's how long it take him to get ready.
Put my name on the Lincoln Memorial. Make Chris Christie eat a worm just for laughs. Disband NATO and make me some scrambled eggs in a gold plate. What? Fine, I'll be right there. We're too late. Chinese fleet is advancing. Just build another wall.
And you know what, Trump? I clown you for that, but I gotta say, I'm grateful. On behalf of America, we grateful, because we all know exactly what we would be looking at if you didn't.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The curious case of Benjamin Buffon. Man, the back of that scalp looking like that hand. Hey, Trump. The way that back of that scalp look, you better staple that thing on, because you don't want no more incidents.
Life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
But Trump, I gotta ask you, how did it get that bad? What happened? It was vandals?
I'd rather not say, but the answer is yes.
Trump is claiming that vandals viciously cut his toupee with a box cutter to make him look bad. I bet they did. I bet they did. In the same way the Secret Service ran across the reflecting pool, that's the way you did that comb over. You just ran that comb over right across the same way they did the reflecting pool. Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. The reflecting pool story actually lasted much longer than this is going to.
He's right, you know.
Touch paint, arrested. Touch child, elected. Isn't that right, Trump? Isn't that right? Oh, we don't want to talk about the reflecting pool no more. Hey, give credit where credit is due. The destroyed algae-ridden reflecting pool has officially been renamed Kerry Lake. Well, that's appropriate. That's definitely appropriate. But I know Judge Janine gonna handle that particularly badly. Yeah. Wherever she was taking those boxes.
Hi, I'm Judge Janine from Gin and Justice with Judge Janine, and I'm looking for some evidence in this reflecting pool. And you know what? There is no evidence. I'm eating a can like Pam Bondi. Speaking of cans, I think I threw out some booze that still has some left in it. Hang on. Nobody help me. I was right.
Well, you know what, Trump? On the bright side, at least nobody's talking about the Epstein files. You know, nobody's talking about the Epstein files, which we ain't seen in a while, have we? Oh, you think you slick? You think you slick? Kill two birds? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? The timing was interesting too, because you got people distracted away from the Epstein files, distracted away from Iran, distracted away from trying to subvert the midterms, and you did it in time for Christmas. Yeah, you can get you can get Christmas merch on this.
10 a.m. Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God!
Forget Elf on a Shelf. This holiday season, we get Wig on a Pig. That got a nice ring to it, don't it? It certainly has a nice ring to it. It really does. But one thing I will say, in light of all this, Trump, you just got to be careful. You got to be careful what you say, because you don't want to keep drawing attention. You know what I mean? Back to it.
We never like to admit it, do we? But it's so true, right? That's right. Right there. He's pointing.
Oh my God, Trump and his new wig is effing hilarious. This is what y'all bend the knee for. A POTUS in makeup and a wig. Transgender for everybody, right? Oh, that's right. Y'all are making the midterms a referendum on trans. You are left with trans. That's what you are left with banging in order to survive the midterms. You know, that and good old-fashioned Islamophobia. You know what I mean? Tried and true. Tried and true. But since we leaning on trans for the midterms, I must ask, what gender is that thing on your head? Do we know? Do we know? Because if that's a female, then what is, you know what I mean? What we doing?
That's why they want transgender for everybody. Everybody transgender.
MAGA, I just need to know how low the bar is where you let transgender for everybody fly. Like, well, that's just like some regular stuff to say. Transgender for everybody. From the guy in the makeup and the wig who likes to slander women, amongst other things. That's where y'all are at with it. I swear, no Democrat could have done this much damage to your brand. But Trump, I just got to ask, though, what made you go with that one? You know what I mean? What made you go? Because I've been in some barbershops. I've never seen that on the wall. I never seen that on the chart. When was that on the chart? Actually, I'll be honest. I've never seen any of those on the chart. No, not in my barbershop. Wait, what was that at the end? Was that emo? That was emo? Trump, you really are bringing America together. Yeah. Pretty soon we gonna get...
Introducing
Dontrell Trump.
Dontrell Trump. You know he sell phones outside the barbershop. Yeah, he sell phones and prescription medication for the low outside the barbershop. He sure enough does. He was supposed to be selling houses too, but then he canceled the whole affordability kick, with the housing shortage. He said he just gonna focus on the phones and the prescription medication. That's what Dontrell is up to. That's crazy. Can you imagine a Dontrell Trump speech?
What they've done to me. Look at this. Can you believe it? They made me. I went to the salon to get my hair done, and look how pretty I look. I look fantastic. They say I look like Ric Flair. I don't think I look like Ric Flair. Flair looks like me. He copied my style. I would love to take him into the ring and really beat the shit out of that guy for stealing my style. But it's so beautiful. Look at this, huh? Can you believe it? Look at that. Look at that coif. People say this is fake hair. I think they're just jealous. Very jealous. You got jealous people around. Because my hair grows very fast. A lot of doctors, I get hair doctors. You know what hair doctors are? Yes, they're hairologists. And they say my follicles are so amazing. I have very strong follicles, follicular. You know what those are? Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of follicles. That's what I have, and that's my hair. See my eyebrows? Look at this. Anyway, that's what I do. Very sexy. One of the sexiest presidents I've ever been. They say John Kennedy. John Kennedy. Look at me. Look at Robert Kennedy Jr. He's a piece of shit. He can't talk. How could he be sexy? But me, I'm so beautiful. Even my sons are not as good looking as me. I hate my sons. They're corny. They're so no swag. They're pieces of shit. They're afraid of me. This is great. This is so fantastic. I look so beautiful. So handsome, aren't you? Woo, you're so handsome. Look at my skin. It's so beautiful. Black doesn't crack, does it? It doesn't. It never cracks. It doesn't crack.
Hey, shout out to Godfrey. That was a masterpiece right there. And I'll be honest, Trump, that was more entertaining than anything we've gotten from you in at least a year. It most certainly is. Yeah, they dragging you, Trump. They dragging you. This did not go over. It didn't. I don't know what you're going to do to distract people from this, whether you got to invade another country or kidnap somebody leader. I wouldn't go with that, though.
Wake the hell up.
At least they're not talking about my wig. Who would have thought you could have seen that photo of Trump on the bed? You could have seen that photo of him in the powder blue with the knee-high socks, looking like he's skipping to school to the sound of music.
So long, farewell, I'll be there saying goodnight.
In the Netherlands, in the 1960s, who would have thought you could have looked at those two and said to yourself, guess what? It gets worse. America. Oh, really?
It's so sad, darling. It's so sad.
Trump accused of wearing chinchilla toupee days after strong winds exposed thinning hair. Chinchilla? No, I thought we established that was muskrat.
I say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
President Trump made an appearance in Las Vegas at an event championing his administration's push for additional tax cuts, but it was his hair that quickly became the main attraction. During the visit, Trump's hair left many observers stunned, looking noticeably fuller than in recent public outings. Social media users wasted no time spotting the change and unleashing a barrage of witty commentary. Either a chinchilla landed on Trump's head or he's workshopping a toupee to see if anyone will notice, quipped one observer. Now, Trump, wait a minute. something just occurred to me, because you love to act as if you have 100% approval in everything that you do, right? You the one that tell us that you have all the measurables and height and weight and body fat of an NFL defensive lineman, despite the fact that we all have vision. Like, is that why you messing with the medical care, to mess with Americans' vision, so you can continue to tell us that you have the measurables of an NFL player? Is that you continue to pretend and to perpetuate this farce? However, if you really believe that, you wouldn't be coming out here with woodland creatures on your head. Huh? You wouldn't be going into the forest and kidnapping family members if you really thought you was like that. Take your pick, please.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Trump's hair has more volume today than his approval ratings. Another chimed in, taking a swipe at the president's declining poll numbers. Someone else suggested his assistant, Natalie Harp, had purchased him a new hairpiece. Oh no, please don't tell me Pantene has gone MAGA, jested a third commentator. That's not Pantene. That's Mr. Ray's hair weave. That's what that is. And please don't tell me Mr. Ray's hair weave done gone MAGA. Please don't tell me that. But about that whole thing about your approval ratings, Trump, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Every time you lose an approval number, you get another strand of fake hair? Is that what's going on?
Damaged or is thinning or balding, you can now choose the new style you want at Mr. Ray's.
Another person cracked that the president's fresh look came courtesy of a gender-affirming hairpiece, reports the Irish Star. The hair hubbub follows Monday's incident where Trump faced ridicule after his hair seemed to detach. An awkward episode unfolded as the 80-year-old president was filmed exiting the presidential helicopter and heading towards Air Force One for his return trip to the White House. Trump, you have said a whole lot about tripping and falling. You like to make fun of Joe Biden about, tripping and falling. I would trip and fall every day before I see my hair detach. I mean, I would rather me trip and fall than my hair trip and fall. You know what I mean? I will take the L and hit the floor before my fade hits the floor. 10 times out of 10.
I said what I said.
Beyond the style mishap, Trump was also spotted gripping both railings while descending the Marine One stairs. However, as the president descended the stairs, his signature hairstyle lifted in the wind, revealing a significant area of his scalp. Predictably, many of the president's detractors seized upon the incident. Holy S, Trump's entire head of hair nearly walked off his head with the wind. Anti-MAGA account Call to Activism wrote as they shared the clip on X. That don't look natural. Nah, that don't look natural. Hey, Trump. Hey, holla at Royce White to see if he can get you a good wig. Yeah, Royce got you. And he gonna have a lot of time on his hands too. He done got packed up.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Other X-users were quick to begin mocking the president. His hair is desperately trying to escape the tyrant. Another person quipped about the good glue apparently keeping his hair in place. So that is why he wears that stupid hat. Hey, Trump, is that why you wear that hat? Is that why you didn't want to take the hat off for the transfer? For the deceased, for the transfer? You got all that drama on Fox News. They was playing old footage. That's how deep in the bag they got to try and protect you from disrespecting the military when you didn't want to take your hat off. Is that why?
I'd rather not say, but the answer is yes.
Trump strategically covers up his hair with hat after a week of wig rumors. The more you know.